How is Kashmir at the moment? Since the abrogation of Article 370, how have things changed so far?
Things have started turning towards development now. There is no more of all this, there's no more of the old narrative. You don't get to hear that anywhere, that Kashmir should be a separate country, and separate Kashmir, all of that conflict, fabricated conflict stories. I mean, it was like a catch-22 situation. Agar aapko yaad ho, there was a time when Yasin Malik used to be interviewed. So Yasin Malik, he would influence the youth of Kashmir to be involved in this conflict that he and his peers created. Okay, so instead of telling the youth to focus on studies and to focus on a career, to focus on nation building, to focus on, other prospects in life, he would just tell them, he would just influence them. He and his peers would use Islam as a tool, and they would, influence the youth to be a part of a conflict, which they themselves fabricated. But now, after the abrogation of, and then when he was being interviewed, so then he would be asked that every time, if you notice any of his interviews, even when he decided to give up, violence and do things in a so-called peaceful way, what was he doing? He would influence the youth to join the conflict, to pick up guns. Then he would come on TV and give interviews and say things like, आप यूथ को अगर पुलिस अगर पकड़ के जेल में डालेगी तो फिर यूथ क्या करेगा? बंदूक उठाएगा. लेकिन पुलिस क्यों पकड़ती है? बंदूक उठाता है इसलिए पुलिस पकड़ती है. फिर वो जाके टीवी पे बोलता है आपने जेल में डाला तो फिर यूथ बंदूक ही उठाएगा. So you can imagine the catch-22 situation that they had put our country into, that they had put Kashmiris into, and they had put India's sovereignty into this catch-22 situation. So after abrogation of 370, all that has stopped. And I think more than the abrogation of 370, it was the masterstroke done by Shri Amit Shah ji of putting all these people who were putting Kashmiris into a catch-22 situation, putting them behind bars, putting them in jail, and not caring a damn about what any foreign media has to say about it, what any NGO has to say about it, because enough was enough. The country had seen enough. Kashmiris had seen enough. And I'm talking about sane and sensible Kashmiris who did not want their youth to become a part of this conflict. They had seen enough. And it was high time that these mischief mongers who were selling the conflict to run their homes. I'm not sure if you're aware that Yasin Malik owns so much of land, so much of commercial space in Srinagar, which is right now rented out. And I'm not sure if, even sitting in jail, his family is minting money. Where did all that money come from? By keeping that fabricated conflict alive. So that fabricated conflict and its narrative has come to an end since the abrogation of 370, so that the Awam can focus more on development and economic prospects in life. That is the biggest change.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.